pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening, everybody. We're a little short-handed tonight. Everybody's got the glove. Okay, open the meeting to the public. We got, roll call first. Pat.
Okay. Trustee Pelkey. Deputy Mayor Menard.
Here.
Trustee Southwick.
Here.
Trustee Arno.
Here.
Mayor LaValle is absent.
Everybody's accounted for. Open the meeting to the public, which looks like Mr. Calvin Castellan's here.
Yep. 2 weeks ago, I was during your meeting, I had 2 county meetings, so somebody was wondering where I was. Public safety and the finance meetings at the county. But I happened to pick up the SD card and put it up on my website, and I had it playing in the background. So that's the only reason I heard that I was being, somebody was wondering, Mayor was wondering where I was, why I wasn't here explaining about the border. If I hadn't done that, I still wouldn't have known that what was said. So, but I did hear it, so I'm here to respond. If I weren't here, I'd be at Northeastern right now doing the concert, but I can't be there at this time, so I'm missing their concert. But as I said, 2 weeks ago, I was at county meetings. Every first Monday of the month, I've got county meetings. I guess the question was on the border.
Yes.
I've gotten a message from Steve Bronson, the chairperson of the board, head of the
border,
of all the border reports up this side of the lake. And so he said to call him, and he filled me in on what was going to be happening, and then he just let me know that there'd be an announcement coming out later that day. So as soon as I got that announcement, I forwarded it to the 2 villages and to the town to let you all know what was happening. All I knew was what was in that meeting. So if I came here 2 weeks ago, I couldn't have told you any more than what was there. But if anybody has any questions, just give me a call. Just call me, and I can't tell you've got a question unless you tell me that. So just give me a call, and I'll get some kind of response for you. So in the meantime, I think our big concern, we have new hours at the border that will take effect January 6th, was the emergency services and the mutual aid. And Eric Day, contacted Eric Day, and he's been working with them, and his committee met with the border people, and with fire departments from the other side of the border, and they've got a plan in place. It's not ideal. They will be calling in if there's an emergency that they need assistance from Canada. They'll call upport at the same time in Champlain. Champlain will send somebody over to Overton's Corners. I guess that's probably because it's closer, but I would have chosen myself the Rouses Point port, because you've got Alberta too that might need some help. And if somebody's going to come from St. Paul or Lacole to help Alberta, going to Champlain or going to Enos, to Highgate doesn't make much sense. But Champlain,
they're not willing to go to either one, whatever.
No, they said that, they do one. So they're going to do the Overton Corners one. So that'd be the one that will cross through coming in this direction. And if the port person isn't there when they get there, if it's going to be a few more minutes, they got permission to just come through. And now the question is what's going to happen if we're going north to help mutual aid up going north, and they're still deciding from the Canadian side exactly how they'll handle it. But I think they've done this before, as you mentioned earlier, with the COVID and stuff. So I think they'll be able to come up with a similar system for our people. Now, once a new station is built here in Rouses Point, it would make more sense to do it here. one spot to do it. I don't know. That's at least a year or two into the future before that happens. So that's the situation. About all I know. I do know, listening to the news today, that Prime Minister Trudeau might be resigning very shortly, listening to the Canadian news. So he's being pushed from a lot of people in his party and the opponent party to step aside. So that might be happening, but that won't affect what's happening here.
Right.
So whether the new president on our side will work with them to keep this open, I would think this is a very small part of what's happening, so I don't think it's going to get too many people's attention outside of the local area. So I will look forward to that. And with that, is there any other questions?
No? No. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming.
Yeah, as I said, I'm not, if I was here, I'd be recording the music there at Northeastern, so I'm not goofing off when I'm not here. So.
Oh, no. We know you're a busy man.
Well, you don't have to stay if you don't want to. You can
Well,
take
sorry,
it.
I'll save myself a trip. I'll leave with the SD card, so
Oh,
otherwise I'll have to come back tomorrow and pick up the card. So
oh,
I'll leave with that tonight. So
oh, okay.
concert started at 6, so
Oh.
no sense me rushing to the stand.
All right, thank you, Calvin.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, minutes of the December 2nd, 2024 regular meeting. I believe everybody's got a copy of it. If there's no additions or deletions, I need a motion to accept the minutes.
I make a motion to accept the minutes as printed. Second.
Motion made and seconded. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. Bills, are there any additions or deletions?
We have one addition tonight, it's business card. It's the amount of $168.53. $118.80 of that amount is the Sam's Club membership, and $49.73 is janitorial supplies.
What was that, second part?
$49.73 is janitorial supplies.
Okay, thank you, I just couldn't quite hear it.
Okay, we have bills. Does anybody have any questions on the additions or anything on the rest of the bills?
I make a motion, we pay the bills.
A second?
Motion and seconded. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion passed. Bills are paid. Okay, correspondence. We have any correspondence? No correspondence. Okay, reports of the mayor and trustee. So the first thing I have is our parade of toys this year was again a huge success. Even with the inclement weather, it was amazing. I would like to thank the fire department for escorting Santa Claus to the Rouse Park and doing traffic patrol. Penny Treggett rounded up the community singers for some Christmas carols, which was most enjoyable. I would like to thank Santa Claus for making himself available to be part of our parade of toys. Thank you for giving through the Rouses Point Library and Friends of the Library for giving the children's books. I want to thank the water plant personnel for decorating the gazebo, the garage, the water plant building for the event. It looked great. The electric and public works crew did a great job putting up the decorations on the tree. Everything looked wonderful. And of course, I need a special thank you to Trustee Benny Arnold for all the hard work he did making this event happen and being successful. Mayor LeBounty, Trustee Pelkey, Becky Pelkey, Rose Niso for helping serve hot chocolate, cookies, donuts, apples, and handing out books. This event was made possible due to the generous donations from Shazy Orchards, Shazy Farmers Market, Rouses Point KFC 2366, Sandy's Deli, Best Friends Family Diner, CDC Real Estate, Latitude 45 LLC, John Mott, the Sons of the American Legion, Safe Harbor, Gaines Marina, American Legion Post 912, Texas Roadhouse, Dale Menard, and Benny Arnold, Friends of the Library, and Sticks and Stuff. Thank you to everyone. I wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And this is from our administrator. Thank you very much. Everybody that donated and worked the Toys Parade with very huge success, and everybody very appreciated. Okay, my second thing I have tonight is I need to make a motion to hire a part-time seasonal typist for the office. I'll put that in form of a motion.
I make a motion that we hire a part-time secretary for the office,
I'll second it.
or typist, I should say.
Yep, I'll second that. All those in favor, say aye.
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 Those opposed, motion passed. I also have to, or I need a motion, or I'll make a motion to advertise for a used plow truck and a dump box for public works. So we need to make a motion. I'll have to have the administrator advertise for the used plow truck and dump box for public works. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed?
Roll call on that.
Aye. Everybody voted aye. And the last thing I have is, on behalf of the board and the mayor, I would just like to wish everyone, this is our last meeting of the year. I just would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hopefully everybody has a healthy New Year. Thank you very much from the village of Rouses Point. And that's all I have for this evening. Mayor, or Trustee Arnold.
The only thing I have is the library board, or the librarian over to the library would like to take and see if we could get the village crew to take and block off the front steps again for the winter, so nobody uses them. And also, the library board is looking for people to join the Friends of the Library. It'd be very nice if we had another 10 or 15 people for the Friends of the Library. And one other thing, can you put down, Patty, that the garbage in the garage is starting to smell a little bit for the hot chocolate and stuff that we had that people dumped in the garbage? Thank you. That's all I have, Mr. Deputy Mayor.
Okay. Thank you, Trustee Arnold. Trustee Southwick.
The only thing I had was, we did receive a quote regarding window and door replacement, but we'll be tabling that until we have kind of a full board, so we can discuss that further. Since this is also the last meeting of 2024, I just wanted to just give a very quick update on two projects that are happening regarding the rec center, one being upgrading this room, the other was the locker rooms. I checked with the facilities manager, Heath Carden, earlier today, and those are both still on track. So for anyone who watches these meetings regularly and knew that was something that was brought up, there's the follow-up. We're still on track for that. That's all I have.
Okay. Thank you, Trustee Southwick. Other reports, Arsen, we got anything? No? Okay. No executive session, so I'm open to an motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second?
Motion made, seconded. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Meeting adjourned.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and
Merry
Happy New Year.
Christmas. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Double the length of your